Hackney Council is considering plans to restrict the opening hours of all new bars and clubs in Shoreditch. The new proposal would see new bars close at 11 p.m. on weekdays, midnight on Fridays and Saturdays, and 10:30 p.m. on Sundays, after the Act was passed by Hackney's Licensing Committee on February the 8th. According to the committee, the new policy is set to prevent crime and disorder, reduce public nuisance, and protect public safety. The council is now set to vote on the legislation before it's potentially passed into law. In 2015, Hackney Council planned to introduce a similar legislation. However, this was scrapped after more than 4,000 protesters from campaign group We Love Hackney marched against the idea.
The first consultation about 18 months ago, there were over 5,000 respondents and 95% of them were residents, and they all said that they wanted more nightlife, not less. They work and play and enjoy themselves in the nightlife. And that resulted in a suspension of the actual consultation and the reconsidering of it, and then it's come back. Some of it's better and it's good, but some of it's still problematic. We think that one of the things that makes Hackney such an exciting, vibrant, dynamic, diverse place is the fact that you can have a range of different nighttime activities that are exciting and interesting. It has attracted business here, it's brought new residents, it creates jobs, regeneration and housing.
Hackney Council delayed the voting on the legislation at the last meeting on February the 21st. It is now expected to take place around June. Hackney's licensing chairwoman, Emma Pluviez, declined to be interviewed, but said in a statement, "Through this process, we've heard stories about lives being affected by antisocial behaviour. We owe it to our residents to make sure their concerns are represented. The policy would not affect existing businesses, and some new companies will be able to open late if they do not have a negative impact on the area."
There is a late night economy, people want to go out late. So you have a situation where it's taken, since the war, since the Second World War, for London to have a 24-hour tube system. And on the very year it happens, we're having this interview. Finally, you can get somewhere 24 hours a day, and then there's all these rules about not allowing it to happen. London's falling way behind, and Hackney's the best borough in London. And if they become really conservative, like Chelsea, let's say, which they're beginning to do, then it's like, come on, guys, like, you should let the entrepreneurs lead the way, not the council.
With 1,300 premises licensed under the Act in an area of just 19 square kilometres, Shoreditch has established itself as one of London's most popular evening hotspots. But with licensing coming under threat, only time will tell if Shoreditch can continue to thrive. Thomas Mackie, City News.